Welcome back to NovaMind. Look around you. You've probably been scrolling through self-help content, and you already know all the rules. Drink more water, exercise, and get enough sleep. But despite your best efforts, you still feel exhausted, scatterbrained, and unable to maintain focus. If you think your problem is a lack of motivation, you're wrong. Your real enemy is something I call silent stress. And in this deep dive, we're not just going to talk about stress. We're going to expose how it's physically degrading your memory and draining your life force without you even realizing it. We'll reveal the exact biological mechanism and give you 3 high-leverage hacks to completely reset your system. First, let's define this silent killer. Silent stress isn't the major trauma or the huge deadline. It's the chronic, low-level pressure that grinds you down day after day. It's the constant vibration of your phone, the endless loop of small decisions, the subtle guilt that you're not being productive enough, and the low-grade anxiety fueled by social comparison. This perpetual state keeps your body locked in an emergency mode known as fight or flight. When you're in this mode, your body constantly pumps out a cocktail of hormones, primarily cortisol, the master stress hormone. And this leads us to the critical piece of science you must understand. Cortisol is toxic to your brain's recovery centers. Specifically, high and prolonged levels of cortisol have been scientifically proven to damage and literally shrink a crucial part of your brain called the hippocampus. The hippocampus is the seat of your declarative memory and spatial navigation. It's how you learn new things, remember facts, and retain focus. When the hippocampus shrinks, your memory gets fuzzy. Your ability to plan decreases, and your emotional stability suffers. Think about it for a moment. The reason you can't focus or remember important details isn't a lack of effort. It's a physical consequence of your unmanaged, silent stress. Your energy is being depleted not from working hard, but from this chronic internal battle that you're fighting every single day. Now, for the part you've been waiting for, the 3 high-leverage strategies to not just cope with stress, but to physically reverse its effects on your brain. Strategy number 1 is the vagus nerve powered down. The vagus nerve is the longest cranial nerve in your body, running all the way from your brainstem to your abdomen. It's the core switch for your parasympathetic nervous system, which controls your rest and digest mode. To interrupt the cortisol flood, you need to hack this nerve directly. We're going to go beyond simple deep breathing. Here's the advanced method. Every hour, take just 1 minute for yourself. Sit with your spine straight. Inhale deeply, filling your abdomen with air for a count of 5. Hold that breath for a count of 6. Now, exhale slowly through pursed lips, as if you're blowing through a straw, resisting the air for a count of 8. The key here is the long resisted exhale. This sends a direct signal of safety to your brain, instantly overriding that fight or flight state. Implement this simple 60-second routine 10 times a day. Next up, strategy 2, the 120-minute digital sunset. Silent stress is fed by constant stimulation. The blue light from our screens suppresses melatonin production. But more importantly, the endless stream of notifications keeps your dopamine receptors constantly firing, looking for the next hit. The goal here is radical deprivation for radical recovery. We are implementing a full 2-hour digital blackout before you intend to sleep. This means no phone, no TV, no tablets, and definitely no work emails. Instead, engage in passive, non-stimulating activities. Read a physical book. Listen to a calming podcast without looking at a screen, or write your thoughts down in a journal. This gives your brain the necessary window to quiet down and enter the deep, restorative sleep cycles, where physical and cognitive repair, including hippocampal recovery, actually takes place. Finally, strategy number 3, schedule intentional boredom. The final weapon against silent stress is challenging your brain's addiction to constant stimulation. Most of us avoid boredom like the plague, immediately reaching for our phones the second we're waiting in line or standing idle. This fear of stillness is a core symptom of high cortisol. We have to break this addiction. I want you to schedule a 15-minute slot in your calendar every single day where you sit and literally do nothing. No input, no output, just silence and observation. I'll be honest, at first it will feel incredibly uncomfortable. But that discomfort is the feeling of your dopamine receptors resetting. By welcoming this period of stillness, you teach your nervous system that it's safe to not be on all the time, safe to be still, and safe to exist without constant external validation. This simple act rebuilds your tolerance for the slow, rewarding burn of real-life effort. You are now armed with the knowledge and the tools to fight back. Remember, the challenge is not just to survive stress, but to master it. Start implementing the vagus reset and the digital sunset today. Commit to those 15 minutes of intentional boredom. Don't wait for a crisis to fix your brain. Take control right now. Tell us in the comments below which of these 3 hacks you're going to start with first. Thank you for watching. This is NovaMind, helping you master your mind.